Well, what's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's having a great Monday, if that is actually possible. And I hope everybody will tune in tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern, for our live stream. You know, I can't believe I've been doing Monday and Friday night live streams now for 8 freaking years. It's kind of insane when I think about it, but hey, time flies when you're having fun. So, shout out to Dak Attack this morning. Dak Attack, who has done some incredible work, part of the new media, and I love how the trolls out there will hate on you and say, "Hey, how you doing?"
Okay, how are you?
I am good. Looks like some more stuff my wife's done ordered. The good old Amazon man here. That's a big box, so it looks like something I'm going to probably have to put together. You know, the honey-do list is always growing. So anyway, shout out to Dak Attack, who has been doing incredible work. When you think about the Dak Prescott case being dismissed and stuff, he was way ahead of everybody, and I mean everybody. He has literally put 105.3 The Fan and Sean Sharif on notice, and definitely has caused a stir. Well, he found an interview from last week that I missed completely, of Micah Parsons. It's about a 21-minute interview, and he talks about many things, including the NFL will be using replay. They're expanding it more with offsides of unnecessary roughness calls and stuff. I wish they would use it for holding, because brother gets held all the damn time, and it'd be nice if they made some of those calls. Boy, she was looking hard. Be that as it may, I'm putting together these shutters before it rains. Be that as it may, one of the things that he kind of did was he kind of threw D-Law under the bus. He was talking about the Cowboys and accountability. You know, and this actually brings things back full circle. When we were doing our live stream yesterday, call-in show with the channel members, and talking to Brother Wade, and Wade he's like, you know, your quarterback's got to overcome and things, and I agree, your quarterback has to overcome, but we only hold that guy accountable. You know, when we had Dak Prescott, we look at it and we say, Dak Prescott, who was trying to make a play. He was trying to make a play, and he's running and trying to get as much yards as possible, so that way they, you know, can try and make that next play as good as possible. You know, you look at that and say he was doing everything he could to win that game. Transpiring earlier, the series before, when San Francisco had the ball, you had Randy Gregory tackle an offensive lineman, giving the San Francisco 49ers a first down and 15 more yards. Now, eventually the defense held them, and we got the ball back with just not enough time to score. Had Randy Gregory not made that penalty, and the Cowboys stopped him, let's say 30 seconds sooner, which would have happened because it was third down, if I remember right. With better field position, Cowboys win that game. So we look at only Dak Prescott in that situation and say, well, Dak hadn't slid. Well, if Randy hadn't had that penalty, then that's different. So in that interview, Micah is talking about where Deron Bland ended up having a holding call, illegal contact, give him the first down. And he talked about being offsides, and it, basically saying when you're offsides and you're making those mistakes, you cost us the game. And when you talk about the offsides, that was D-Law. D-Law, who used to be the de facto leader of the Dallas Cowboys defense. The guy who, he would always, I remember when he called out New Orleans and said, yeah, they got a great offense, but, it's a little different when you get punched in the mouth. And in 2020, when the team was playing like ass on defense, he was the one that said, we're playing soft. So you have to wonder, one, D-Law is getting older, and this is the last year, I believe, of his deal. Next year, I think it's about a $7 million dead hit. But you can see the Cowboys saying, yeah, we've run our course with D-Law. And D-Law has been a really good player for him. But in the end, I'm going to have to side with Micah on this, saying that, we have to hold everybody accountable. And that goes for Micah as well. Micah, who is supposed to be the next coming of Lawrence Taylor, who is the de facto player on our defense and an MVP candidate each year, we need him to play in the last half of the season. You look at his numbers, and early part of the year till about 3/4 in, he's getting the lion's share of his sacks. He's getting like 10, 11 sacks those first few, 3/4 of the season. And then coming down the stretch, it's 2.5 sacks. And in his 4 playoff games, it's been 1. And see, that's where you're 100% right. We can't have boneheaded mistakes. We can't have Randy Gregory tackling the quarterbacks. The defensive linemen. But we also need other guys to step up. And accountability is everybody. That's Dak Prescott, not trying to force the balls to CeeDee Lamb to get him back in the game. That's CeeDee Lamb catching the damn ball. That's Zeke Elliott getting more than 26 yards in a playoff game when you are fighting for your life. That is Biotish not getting pushed back into the lap of the quarterback. So as much as we want to look and say, if that one player just plays better, then we win. How about we look at everybody and say, if everybody plays better, we have an even greater chance to win. That's all I'm saying, good people. That's all I'm saying. And it needs to be from the quarterback, or actually it should be from the center to the quarterback, to the running backs, to the wide receivers, to the defensive linemen, the linebackers, the cornerbacks, the safeties, the kickers, the coaches. Everybody needs to do better if we're going to get where we want to be. Shout out to my guy, Dak Attack, man. Dak Attack. He's putting in the work, man. And I appreciate him 100%. Hopefully I can get these done before this rain comes in here, because it's looking mighty cloudy over there. Yeah, definitely. Maybe it's just those dark clouds that are following me everywhere. Could be.